This is my Aygo, and the exhaust rear box broken. You can have a look here. And I use a wire to hang it to prevent it drop down to the floor. And you can see where it's broken. And this is an in pipe from the front of the engine, and here is broken. This is the most stressful part of the rear box. As you can see, it's totally broken. And the exhaust rear box. So this is the hanger fixing point, and on the other hand, you can see there's another fixing point. So we can actually come in here, and you can see, and this is a welded, and then the hanger, and that's the rubber hanger, and there's the bracket to hold the rubber hanger on the car body. And it's similar around here. You can see at the front there's the bracket from the body, and the rubber loop just hold this one and this one together. So the two hanging points at the back, and at the front you can see the pipe going there, and there is just a clamp to hold the rear box and the central pipe together. We can go there and have a look. So you see the exhaust, so the in pipe coming down over the axle, and here you can see the connection. There's a clamp over here. So there's a clamp with one bolt and the nuts over there, and holding the two sections together, the rear box in pipe and the central pipe is going there, and then go back to the front of the engine. So that the central pipe, that the clamp with one bolt and the nuts, and then go there, that the rear box over there. What we're going to do, we're going to remove the rear wheel and support the car at this corner, and then we should have enough space with the wheel removed, and we can remove the old broken rear box. This is the jacking points over here, and we can put the support at the support point over here. So we have made some wooden jacking pad, and we're going to use them to support the car. So this is my new exhaust rear box for the Aygo. This is the inlet. This will connect to the central pipe with the clamp two pipes together, and get in there, and going in and around that the outlet of the waste gases. You can see it's welded down here, and there is a hanger, and there's another hanger. Looks good quality. So that's A to A, and seems it's made in the UK, and looks a good quality, and I got it for £36 from GSF. So this is the supporting wood I made, and it's just about 50-50, and length is about 150, and here to here is about 60, and the slot I cut it about 20mm deep. The width maybe 6 to 8mm. So this is going to go to the supporting point over here. As you can see, they will go like that to support. Now I have removed the rear wheel, and I jacked over here because my hydraulic jack is too small. If I jack over there, I wouldn't be able to put my stand over here, so that's why I jacked here, and I put my exhaust stand over that jacking point. Here is just another view that the rear box. You can see the exhaust pipe from rear box going there, and that the joint to joining the rear box pipe to the central pipe. And now you can see the joint over here, and I have used some WD-40 for several times. For every time I just spray when I had the opportunity. So we're going to remove this bolt and the nut from this clamp joining the central pipe and the rear box in pipe. You will need a 13mm socket. Just get in back there, and then you can loosen it. So you can see it seems rather loose, and the nut, it seems welded to the clamp. So you just need a spanner or a socket to loosen it. Yes, now it seems okay. The bracket seems solid. We have to open it up. Now we just make loose to get all the dirt things. Now I have expanded this open and leave it on the central pipe, and here the joint, so maybe we need a hammer to knock it and then try separate it. If necessary, we're going to use a screwdriver, just hammer in over there. Okay, finally I separated this joint. I just use some WD-40 and I use a small hammer to hammer it lightly, and I use some screwdrivers to try to separate and shake, and gradually it's coming out. So like shape is relatively long into that rear box in type. So it is hard, but eventually if you just try, and it will be okay. And there I'm going to support it a little bit more to the central pipe. So this is my support. It's not heavy, so it's just a simple support. A closer look of the clamp. So the clamp, there's a nut here. It's welded to the clamp, so you don't need to worry about this. You see this welded here, and this is the bolt just screw in and holding the two things together. I'm going to clean it before I install it. I found this hanger is most difficult to remove, and you use the washing up liquid as a lubricant, and I put here, and here. There's another end like this, and put the lubricant, and then I used this one. Is very useful, just like that, and the end to climb the end of this is a steel rod, and then I just squeeze, and then it was out. Now I have my old exhaust box removed. You can see here it's totally broken, and there. So there is a in pipe. This is the joining end with the central pipe, and on this end it's just a hanger. So this is a hanger rod welded on here, and a rod over here, and you can see and here this is welded to this pipe, and then this is for the hanger. It's a little bit shaped, so the hanger will hang like that, hanging here. And this is a old. Now let's compare the old and the new. So the old one, you can see the hanger here is just welded here. And for the newer one, it's a better design. So that hanger has a different shape. This is have a end like the other side, and this end is just a band. And also you can see this, and this rod welded on this side, and there's another rod welded here and here. So this is going to be stronger, and this one only one side. And the same here. Here is the old one. You have this hanger rod just welded on the side of the real box, and this one. So you can see there's the one welded here, and there's the second one. They are two welded together and welded to the side of the box. So this is going to be stronger, this new design. There's another difference here. If you look at here, so here is the weak point, and there's a lot of stress on this joint. So that's why the box in overall good condition, but this joint here just broken. And this new design, you can see they have another small piece of metal here and welded onto the box, and this in pipe for the rear exhaust. So this new design should last longer than the old one. To install, I have put the new exhaust under the car and just have some boxes to make it appropriate height, so that I'm going to hang the hanger here and hanger here first, and then I will connect the pipe. And for this right hanger, again, I use the washing off liquid, and just put some washing off liquid over this nip, and then it's very easy to just slip this end into. So I'm going to do the same with the hanger on the right hand side. Again, this side apply the washing up liquid, and it's very easy just to push the hanger end into the rubber hanger. And next I'm going to connect the two pipes together over there. So firstly, remember to put this clamp in, and I think this nut parts upside. So this is the in, and the nut side on side, so we can have a bolt over here. And then we can put this pipe over this one. Yeah, it should be okay. So we're going to use two hands to climb these two together with this clamp. So make sure the two antral pipe and the rear box pipe, central pipe close together, and then put the clamp over it, and then get the bolt in, and check the two pipes are together and all clamped with the clamp before you tighten it up. Now have this clamp and the bolts on relatively tight, not too tight, not finally tight. And then before I tighten this, I remove the support over here. Just make it free going while shake it, and I tighten this screw. And also check the other two hangers here and the other end. They're all at a very good hanging position. And then finally, we're going to tighten this bolt to, I think, 32 Newton meters. So this bolt, although the specification says it's a 32 Newton meter, but I felt it's nearly crushed the bracket. So what I did is that when this lip touched this plate, after that, I just tighten it for half a turn. I think that should be okay. Overall, it seems much easier to install than remove the old one. Good luck for yours one if you need to change the rear box any day. Thank you for watching.